Now let's take a look at conjunctive adverbs. Conjunctive adverbs like however, therefore, thus, moreover, nevertheless, they're great connector words that can be used to create meaningful and complex sentences, but they're often misused because of their relationship to the semicolon. If we take a look at these examples here, we're combining, just like with the semicolon examples before, two sentences or independent clauses using conjunctive adverbs. And so in this case, you'll need to put a semicolon before the conjunctive adverb and a comma afterwards. So if you take a look here, we have local clinics have been losing key employees due to tighter budgets, semicolon, conjunctive adverb. However, our clinic just hired a new technologist. So in this case, we're combining two independent clauses here, and we're going to use a conjunctive adverb to do that. Therefore, we'll need a semicolon there. Same goes for this case, except we're using nevertheless. The great thing about these conjunctive adverbs is they can really create some meaningful and complex sentences with their usage. Now, if you wanted to use a conjunctive adverb, but you wanted to use it not to combine two sentences or independent clauses together, but in order to do something else, you wouldn't need to use a semicolon. You would just need to use a comma. For example, you might use a conjunctive adverb in order to connect a dependent clause, such as here, killing the patient. So we have the independent clause and the dependent clause, and they're connected with the conjunctive adverb. And you notice here, we just use a comma instead of a semicolon. In much the same way, you can use conjunctive adverbs to begin sentences. In this case, you would use a comma. Or, again, if you're connecting a title or a dependent clause, you only need to use commas here. We're not combining two different sentences together. We're just combining the title, the head administrator, with this dependent clause.